Hello, it's Tim Estradell, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk. Today I have a 2019, the Chevy Silverado, the Trail Boss. Yes, Z71 with a 2-inch lift. I have it for the week. We're doing a bunch of hunting. We're going to do some pheasant hunting right now. We're going to do some deer hunting with it, take it off-road. We're going to have our guns in it. Talk to you all about hunting with new Silverado. So stay with us and cross your fingers that we get some meat. All right, here we are at really early morning. It's day one of deer season with the Silverado. Not really. All right, so I make kind of a joke about that. But we drove around all day yesterday, scouted, and we did the pheasant hunt, which didn't work out so well. Shot at a rabbit. That's something. I'm going to go out this morning, and we're going to go out hunting all day. And I'll do some B-roll about what all you need to know about this pickup, the voiceover, and then I will do some likes, dislikes, show you some video of where we're driving, and tell you more about it. So stay with us. If you haven't seen it before, this is the 2019 Chevy Silverado. It's got the new front ends, very distinctive. It has, in this case, we have black dot bow tie. We don't have a lot of chrome. This is the Trail Boss edition. It's one of 8 new models for the new Silverado. The Silverado overall is 450 pounds lighter, 3.9 inches longer for wheelbase, and 1.6 inches overall for overall length. It does have the most class-leading cargo room and a new redesigned bed. It's going to be wider and it's going to be a little bit deeper. It's got 12 tie downs and it's got LED lights in the back. This Trail Boss takes the standard LT package. It adds a Z71 to it, the LT trim adds a Z71 to it, locking rear differential, skid plates, monotube Rancho shocks, 18-inch Goodyear Duratrack off-road tires, and then puts a 2-inch lift on top of that. It is now the most stock-ready off-road vehicle that Chevrolet offers. It looks great in occasion red. Stock price is $48,300 for our model that we're looking at on the video is $57,285. That's with $7,000 in options. This does still have the 5.3 liter V8 that's been improved with a dynamic fuel management system, 17 different configurations to turn off cylinders to get the best fuel economy you can get. It's rated at 17 combined, 15 city, and 20 highway. Inside the cabin, it's going to be a little bit longer, more room to sit. The interior layout's about the same, not much has changed there. But overall, anything that swings, like your tailgate, your doors, and your hood, is going to be made out of aluminum. That's going to keep the weight down. Whereas inside the cab, there's a bunch of high-strength steel used throughout. It drives better, being lesser weight. They've redesigned the axles. They've made improvements there. And it's a big improvement over the prior generation Chevy Silverado.
It's a high country. No. Oh, no. Trail Boss.
Trail Boss.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
See if it'll trail the boss.
So yeah, 4 guys here with bad acronyms and puns. We're going to off-road with this Trail Boss because it's not all about hunting, is it? It's about having fun with this. And there's a lot of farm road in front of us. I like to drive fast. I got auto 4-wheel drive in. I'm going to leave traction control on just because I have the kids and there's barbed wire. It'll be a problem. And I'm going to show you inside the cab and outside the cab and, well, grab some popcorn. It'll be fun. I promise. So 2-inch lift on this with the bigger tires makes it really fun when you go off-road because you can have lots of suspension travel and lots of big shocks. And then you hit this corner, you kind of go fast in the corner, you kick the back end off, and then you kind of go for it. 5.3 liter V8, 17 different modes to save you fuel economy, but really who cares about that when you're off-roading? It's got plenty of power. I do prefer the 6.2 liter, but the 5.3 is, it's a lot of fun.
And, this is what this is made for. This is a good time with this. Stock from the factory, 2-inch lifts. You take the Z71 Rancho shocks, and then you add the 2-inch factory lift to it. Although we did notice, and I'll say this maybe a couple times in the video, 2-inch lift is great, except when you're loading a deer in the back. The extra 2 inches is a little bit of a problem. I just got to park the tailgate just right to get it all in there. So there we go. There's some off-roading fun with the new Trail Boss. Whoa.
Which one do you want? Right there. We just got done dragging a doe out of the field. A little shortness of breath. Exciting times. Got another doe. We're going to head back to the farm. Got 2 bucks there I'm going to show you that we got with the Chevy Silverado. Just finished driving through the farm field with the new Trail Boss. Big tires. Good suspension. Nice ride getting us out there. We're on pavement right now. I'm going to get the dirt. You'll just see and be able to see my head on the ride quality on the dirt. I've been out here with my brother. We've probably put 300 miles on this pickup driving around. We spent hours in this pickup. I got to tell you, it rides pretty nice. It's a really comfortable ride. Doesn't hit really hard. Pretty soft with the big tires on it. And with the suspension Rancho shocks and a 2-inch lift. 2-inch lift is great for getting through these fields and make sure you don't kind of ding up your truck. It sucks, as we said in this video elsewhere, putting a deer in the back. It's a little more challenging. A little out of breath. A few things I want to mention. I want to make sure I mention. First of all, there's a button in here on the interior and on the key fob to lower the tailgate. I think it's a ridiculous feature. I have used the hell out of that feature. It is actually pretty damn handy. You're backing up. You got to drop the tailgate, put the buck in or put the doe in. Walking somewhere to put something in, it's easy. Hit that button and open it. We took out some carpet today and walking out, before we started locking the door, hit the button and pop that tailgate. It's pretty handy. It's not something I think about very much that would, be a good feature, but it's a handy feature. Talk about these seats. Kind of mixed on them. They're not as soft as maybe we would like. They're not as hard as we would anticipate. I will tell you, in the morning when you get in, when the truck's cold, they're hard as a rock. And then you turn on heated seats, and they warm up a little bit, and you drive around a little bit, and it's not bad. I don't know, I'd take a big cross-country trip to see, where they're at as far as long-term, but they're in between. They're not the softest I've been in, the most comfortable. They're not the worst. It's an interesting seat. Fuel economy, because that's probably something we want to know. Let's see if I can't get through the dials here. There we go. Oh, I said cruise. Whoops. I'll get fuel economy. I'm going to say I'm putting lots of gas in. I'm not sure what that, oh, there it is. Let me press the button here. Get through the speed. Music. Pull phone. I go back to information. So let me get the fuel economy. I promise. There we go. Fuel economy. 16.2 mile per gallon has been our average. That's over 1,500 miles. So that's a pretty good segment as far as a pretty good group of information as far as mileage to see what the fuel economy is. And, you could probably be better in the stock pickup in a two-wheel drive. We've been in auto four-wheel drive. We've been in two-wheel drive a lot of this driving around. And we did have had some fun. We've been driving out in the country and kind of get crazy on dirt roads. I've been kind of taking a little, wide and little, craziness. So that factors into it. There is, and there's another thing I should talk about. There is a speed button, like a race mode button, and you can turn that on. It's by the trailer brake control, like turning on trailer mode, tow haul mode. That's what I'm trying to get to. Sorry, out of breath, still dough. Turning that on. It's great for passing. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot more, gets into that torque, changes the transmission shift points to allow you to access that power a little bit different in the power band. And at different points, it gets you really off the road. And, his phone beeps. So I think those are the big features I was going to talk about that have made a difference. We went to dinner last night with 5 of us in the cab, plenty of room, lots of leg room in the back. The additional 3 inches in the cab where they've added more room in the rear makes a big difference. I feel like it rides really smooth, and we've had a lot of fun with it. So I'm going to get to the farm, load those bucks, and show you those. And here we are, we're on dirt. And I mean, this is not bad dirt. There's not a lot of washboards, but I don't hear the tires hum. You don't hear the tires hum without the sound on or the radio on, and it's a pretty comfortable ride here in the dirt. So yeah, let's load up these bucks and get to town, get them processed. All right, so this is pretty cool. My brother drove up from Michigan. He's got a 2017, I believe he said, Chevy Silverado 1500, and I have a 2019 Chevy Silverado 1500. So I'm just going to take the camera around and kind of talk about differences real fast. Kind of fun to see a little comparison. Okay, first up, this is, prior generation. That's what the front end looks like driving around. It's got the fog lights and the bumpers. Nice grill, I think, goes across, connects. I like how that connects together. And then you have the 19. And it's kind of interesting. It just dates the other truck. The other truck I liked, but now it feels pretty old compared to this style, right? So fog lamp's still down below, but where the bumper is, and then the way the lights come in, this is actually one piece. If you don't know this, this is one piece that comes around. You got the air baffles there that helps us keep things still stable. Black dot bow tie, and it does have the bar, but it doesn't connect. Like over here, you have the full chrome connecting all the pieces together. And it's nice when it all connects, but you can tell like over the years that may not, may jostle loose a little bit, may not look as pretty. Versus this, it's all blacked out. You don't have that same issue. That's a small issue, I agree. The sides, you can see the body molding a little bit different on the 19, have more aggressive front end where the sides come out a little bit more. And the older body, you have just that square that kind of goes up and goes down. You don't have the same kind of aggressiveness. Standing back from them, looking at them together, you can see where the 19 just looks stronger, it looks more powerful, it looks bigger, and the other one doesn't look as big as it used to be. So it's interesting how things change the years you go by. And so let me do one more walk around, kind of looking at this. Let me do the tailgate real fast. Sorry, we've been having some fun, so it's going to be a little dirty. And again, this is the Trail Boss version, but here we have the Chevrolet spelled out in the back versus the bow tie. We don't have a latch. This is a push button, and we have a latch over here. Bumper steps improved. It's bigger on this one. That one's a little bit smaller, and so just kind of some differences, kind of some fun things to compare them side by side and see the differences. But it's really startling. All right, here we are. We got that dough loaded up. We got our bucks loaded up. I'll show you what they look like here. Been a successful week with the Chevy Silverado Trail Boss. Lots of good deer hunting, lots of good success. So you gotta love that. So this pickup runs about $50,000. You probably get some good incentives as the year goes on, but brand new, 50 grand. That's pretty similar to the Ram Rebel and pretty similar to Toyota TRD Pro. Really price competitive. I can't really tell you I like one or the other. I like things of each truck. Each one's got good features. So for more Pickup Truck Plus SUV news, check out pickuptrucktalk.com. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all variations of Pickup Truck Talk. Thanks for watching. We'll see you down the road.